Hello students, good morning. In previous lecture, we solved the question first and second of exercise 1.5. Today, we solve the remaining questions of exercise 1.5. Clear? The third question is, recall pi is defined as ratio of circumference say C of a circle to its diameter say D. That is pi equal to C upon D. This seems to contradict the fact that pi is rational. How will you resolve this contradiction? Clear? As you know that it is circle and its radius is R. Clear? Yes or no? And diameter is 2R. D equal to 2R. Clear? So circumference of circle here to by C equal to 2 by R. C equal to pi into 2R or 2R into D. C equal to pi D or pi equal to C upon D. Clear? The question is that pi is an irrational number, but here pi is written in the form of P by Q, means the ratio of circumference to the diameter. Clear? Is there any contradiction? Pi is rational, but as we know that pi is an irrational number, so then how will we prove that it is an irrational number? But because here we see that in the form of P upon Q. Clear? As we know that we measure the length by the help of measuring device, and measuring device gives us the approximate value. In that condition, any one of them, either C or D, may be rational, and in this way the ratio of C upon D will be irrational, and it proves that pi is irrational, not a rational value. Clear? बात समझो, हमें ये शो करना था कि जो पाई है C upon D, तो C upon D मीन्स इन द फॉर्म ऑफ P upon Q है, इसके अकॉर्डिंग से क्या चाहिए था? रेशनल नंबर. बट पाई क्या रेशनल है या कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन आ रहा है? तो कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन नहीं है यहाँ पर. क्यों? क्योंकि हम लेंथ को क्या करते हैं, किसी मेजरिंग डिवाइस से मेजर करते हैं, और मेजरिंग डिवाइस क्या करते हैं, एक अप्रॉक्सीमेट वैल्यू देती है. तो उनमें से आइदर C आइदर D मे बी any one of them is rational, and if any one of them is rational, then this will be an irrational, and here is no contradiction that pi is not an irrational. It clears that pi is an irrational. Clear? Now we see the second one question. Question number 5. Question number 4. Question number 4 is that represent square root 9.3 on number. We have to represent root 9.3 on number line. Clear? So we see the step by step how we will represent this on number line. In first step, you draw a straight line. After that you mark a point A here, and from here you will measure 9.3 unit on the number line, that is point B. Here AB equal to 9.3 unit. After that you will take 1 unit from B. Right will be we take 1 unit, that is point C, where BC equal to 1 unit. क्लियर? पहले स्टेप में क्या करना है, स्ट्रेट लाइन ड्रा करनी है। नेक्स्ट स्टेप में क्या करेंगे, पॉइंट आप मार्क कर दोगे ए, और पॉइंट ए से 9.3 यूनिट आप मेजर कर दोगे, दैट इज पॉइंट बी। इन नेक्स्ट स्टेप में क्या करेंगे, हम 1 यूनिट मेजर करेंगे फ्रॉम बी टू सी। हियर AC क्या होगी हमारी टोटल डिस्टेंस, AC विल बी 9.3 plus 1 means 10.3 unit. Okay, now we draw the perpendicular bisector. We draw the perpendicular bisector of AC with the help of compass. We once mark the upwards from point A, putting more than half distance in the compass. Suppose here, and we follow same process with the same length from here, means somewhere here. We join this. This will be our perpendicular bisector which cuts AC at point O. Clear? Now, OA equal to OC. We take O as center and OA as radius and made a semicircle. Clear? Now, we try perpendicular at point B which intersects the semicircle at point E. This length B will be equal to the root 9.3. Now, we draw an arc of length D from taking point B as origin, which cuts the line at F. B is taken as origin, then BF will represent root 9.3 on this number line. This length will be this length will be equal to root 9.3. In this way we represent the root 9.3 on number line. Once again, in first step you draw a straight line. In second step you take a mark, a point on this line A, and you will measure length equal to the given length 9.3 on this line and mark this point as B, where AB equal to 9.3. In next step you will take 1 unit extra, B to C 1 unit. After that you will draw perpendicular bisector of AC which bisects the AC at point O. You take O as origin and O as radius and you will draw a semicircle. After that you will draw perpendicular at B which intersect the semicircle at E. After that you take the B as origin and draw an arc from this length with the help of compass which intersect the line on point F. BF will represent root 9.3 on number line. Clear? Okay. Now we will learn what is rationalization and what is rational factor. Clear? When two irrational numbers are multiplied and their product is a rational number, then each one is called the rational factor of other. कहने मतलब क्या है, अगर हम दो irrational numbers को multiply करें और उनका प्रोडक्ट क्या rational number हो, तो ये दोनों नंबर एक दूसरे क्या कहलाती हैं, rational factor कहलाती हैं. Clear? There are some standards. There is root A plus root B. Then its rational factor will be root A minus root B. If there is a form of A root B, A plus root B, then its rational factor will be A minus root B. Clear? If there is the form of root A minus B, then its rational factor will be root a plus b. We see that one thing is common. The rational factor will possess opposite signs of each other. Here, the signs plus, then its rational factor have minus sign. A and B are same. If we have to find out the rational factor of this, then it will be the rational factor. Means here the sign is negative between two terms. Here is positive. Here, in the similar, if here is a plus root b, then its rational factor is a minus root b. If we take root a minus b, then its rational factor is root a plus b. Clear? To make a rational number in rational form, that is rationalization. अगर हम क्या करते हैं, किसी भी इरेशनल नंबर को रेशनल में कन्वर्ट कर रहे हैं, तो इस प्रोसेस को क्या कहेंगे, रेशनलाइजेशन कहेंगे. स्पेशली इन योर एक्सरसाइज you have to rationalize the denominators of the given numbers. आपका क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 है, इसमें क्या कुछ नंबर्स दे हैं, इन नंबर्स के डिनोमिनेटर को आपको क्या करना है, रेशनलाइज करना है. क्लियर? फॉर एग्जांपल question number 5 first. Here we see that the denominator of this number is irrational and we have to convert it in rational forms. Hence, we have to multiply it by the same number, because we know that root a into root a equal to a is a rational number. Hence, we multiply it by root 1 into root 7, root 7 upon root 7 into root 7 means 7. Here 7 is a rational number. Now we see the second part. The second part is that 1 upon root 7 minus 1 upon root minus root 6. We see that this is an irrational number because root 7 is rational and root 6 is rational. And we know that the sum and difference of two rational numbers may be rational or rational, but here this is irrational number and of the form this. Hence, its rational factor will be of this form. Means we take root 7 plus root 6. Means we change the only sign between the terms. Clear? Hence, root 7 plus root 6. Clear? When we multiply by 1 piece, then the value of this will be not changed. Means root 7 plus root 6 upon root 7 and root 7. Root 7 into root 7 means 7. And as I discussed to you that the product of root a plus root b and root a minus root b is a minus b. Hence, here we write 7 minus 6. Clear? So 7 minus 6 is 1. Root 7 plus root 6 upon 1 means root 7 plus root 6. Clear? This will be our answer of 1 upon root 7 minus root 6. Now, we see the next one. Third part. The third part is that 1 upon root 5 plus root 2. This is also our form. Root a plus root b. Its rational factor will be root a minus root b. Means we multiply it by root 5 minus root 2 upon root 5 minus root 2. Clear? When we multiply this term by 1, then its value will not be changed. Hence, we write the same upon. Here, it will become a minus b means 5 minus 2. Means, this will be the root 5 minus root 2 upon 3. We convert this rational number in rational number. The rationalization is completed. Now, this is the last part. of this question. The last part is 1 upon root 7 minus 2. We see that this is the form of root a minus b. Its rational factor will be root a plus b. Hence we multiply both numerator and denominator. So 1 upon root 7 minus 2 into root 7 plus 2 upon root 7 plus 2. When we multiply this by 1, then it will remain same. Means root 7 plus 2 upon. Here it will be the product of root a plus b into root a minus b is a minus b square. Hence the value will be 7 minus 2 square means 4. Here root a minus b, root a plus b, root a plus b, root a minus b. Product will be a minus b square. Here a is 7 and 7, b is 2 square to the 4. So root 7 plus 2 upon 7 4 3. 3 is rational number. Clear? Hence our given number is with rational denominators 3. In this way this exercise is completed. Now in next exercise we will discuss laws of exponents for real numbers. Thank you.